DIY or Die, Walker Vapor Group LLC, or any of its associates do not condone nor encourage the use of nicotine, vapor products, or any mood-altering substances without the explicit consent of a physician. The content viewable on this channel is strictly for entertainment purposes only and not meant to be seen as informational or educational. Must be 21 years or older to view these materials.
Silky beat.
Hey, what is up, Mixers? Welcome back to another episode of the MIXINVIXENS. My name is Emily, also known as mlNikon. Please join me in welcoming my other Vixens. First up, we've got the lovely Lumi. Hi, Lumi.
Hey.
Hello, hello. And we've got Mixtress Rin. Hi, Rin.
Hi.
And last but certainly not least, we've got Jennifer, TheJuiceFairy.
How's everybody doing? Lumi, I love your curls. Thank you.
Yeah, they're really cute and bouncy.
I'm having a lot of fun with them.
Nice.
Love it.
How's everyone's weekend?
Doing good. Chilling. Nice weekend. It's beautiful outside. It's like 70 degrees.
Nice. It was 48 today, which is nice for right now, this time of year, I
Nice for Canada.
guess. Well, and it's not raining, it's sunshiny, so, well, I'll take it. Sunshiny and 48, heck yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Yeah. I didn't really do much this weekend. It was kind of a low-key weekend for me, so.
My daughter was in town, so it was a low-key weekend for me too. We didn't do anything per se, but we kind of chilled a lot.
Yeah?
I love it when she comes in town. She was actually sick, but not really sick. She was just sick. So in college, because of COVID, what they do is they isolate you if they think you're sick. So they were going to send her into the COVID dorms. And I'm like, well, if she doesn't have COVID, she certainly will have COVID if she goes into
right?
COVID dorms. So I drove down there, picked her up, brought her home, and she got over it. And her COVID test came back negative. So, I mean, it would have been pretty dumb to put her in a COVID dorm, but that's what they do in the colleges. If the kids are sick, they put them away.
That's weird. Okay. Did you do any bowling this weekend, Rin?
Yeah, our league was yesterday, so we did that. We actually won for once. We've been doing really bad this season. And I smashed my finger, so that was fun. Because a stupid ball got stuck in the ball return, so I was trying to get it out. And I see everyone else like popping them out, so I'm like, oh, I'll just do that because I don't want my ball to get scratched. And yeah, it got stuck between the ball and the top. So like when I yanked it out, it so that was great. But
oh no.
Yeah, I mean we won, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, you won, so congrats on that. That's good.
I don't think I'll lose my fingernail, so that's good.
Oh, good. Oh, so as you guys can see, this week's profile, a giant gummy bear.
I had a blast making this.
I figured you would. You're the one who picked this, and fruits and candies are kind of your thing, so figured you'd have a good time. But plus, you were done, like you had pre-mixed this and started working on it pretty early, so.
Like right after I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm making this. I want to vape this now.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. Till the last minute. And the longer it steeped, the better it got.
I like mine. Mine's really good. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just the coil needs to be changed or like my palate is breaking or like I'm getting flavor fatigue. But like it's really good and it tastes delicious and I freaking love it. But like after a while, I stopped tasting it. So I have to switch to something else. for like, you know, a drip or two. And then when I come back to it, it's awesome again.
Flavor fatigue is what that sounds like. But I mean, I have found in the past with other raspberry recipes that has happened to me.
It's
There.
not raspberry, it's strawberry, but it could be.
Oh.
Yeah, it could just be. I don't know. It's weird. It's
Could be
really
going
good.
strawberry blind.
I sure hope you're not going
Yeah.
strawberry blind.
That would suck.
That would suck.
I love strawberry. Could be. I don't know. Maybe it's just a mix. Maybe it's just a bad mix, but it's
Tasty while you can taste it.
Yeah.
Well, let's check them out. Let's jump in.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's just jump into it.
I'll go first.
All right. Let's let you go first.
I haven't gone first in a while.
Okay.
And I'm excited, and I jumped in first in making it, so might as well. So I called mine Red Gumby.
Yeah.
That's what the picture reminded me. I know that it's a gummy guy, but I mean, it just made me think of Gumby.
Gumby. Yeah.
I went
All
with
right.
it. So it's a red chew for sure. I used in the recipe 1.5% Capella 27 fish, 0.5% black currant to bump up that 27 fish red note. I use lemon lime from Capella at 0.1% to give it that little tangy note that lemon lime does, but I didn't want to taste the lime, so I kept it really low, but I wanted the citric acidy note that it has in it. I use TFA raspberry, not the sweet one, regular raspberry at 2%. And I know that 2% is pushing it a bit, but when you're making a gummy, it's really not. And then Flavora raspberry at 0.25% to boost that red note. So everything in here is pretty red, except for I used FA caramel at 0.75, because FA caramel, when you mix it with red berries, gives a gummy kind of feel to things.
Really?
And that's
I was about to ask, I'm like, what the hell are you doing with FA caramel in a gummy bear?
It's 0.75. It darkens the berries. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. It darkens the berry. It gives like a creamy note, but without adding any vanilla and without adding any actual cream and no milk in it. So it kind of thickens it up. It's amazing in this. You can't taste it at all. You can't find it. You can't pinpoint it in there, but it does something great to the recipe. It was pretty good on day one. It was decent. It was very vapeable, easily vapeable that day as a shake and vape. I found that like on day 3, it all came together and got nice and chewy. Day 2, it was still really good. I mean, it's been good from the beginning till the end, and I've had it made since February 27th. So it's been made for a little while now.
Okay, cool. You know, I love that you use TFA raspberry, because that is such a good candied, bright, you know, sweet, like raspberry, and I don't think it gets enough love.
And it hasn't faded. It hasn't gotten any less flavorful. It hasn't gotten more flavorful. It's just gotten depth, and it's full on flavor. With 0.5, I would say if you really want a candy, you can add sweetener between 0.25 to 0.5%. Hell, you can boost that up to 1% if you want the sugar lips to it. But it is full on candy vaping all the way. It's really good.
Awesome. And I bet that lemon lime is just that touch of brightness.
Well, you got to figure, I put the caramel in there, right? So that the note, it kills some of the brightness from the lemon lime, but it keeps steady that little bit of sour note in there. And I know that sour is really hard to do, but between the TFA raspberry and that added little bit of lemon lime, I'm telling you, it has a specific little bit of a sour note to it.
I believe it. Very nice. This looks good. This looks so interesting, like, but really good. Yeah, I would definitely put some super sweet in it, just because I like that. I like, sugar lips, kind of, sweet vapes. But
This is definitely going to stay in my rotation for a while, at least through spring, because it didn't give me any of the allergies. It didn't give me any of the nasally. Sometimes some flavors during springtime just kill my sinuses. It just adds to all the florals outside. This doesn't have any of that. It's just a straight up candy.
cool, very cool. Thank you for sharing. That was good. And I think looking at your percentage of 27 fish, I think I found the culprit for mine.
What do you mean?
I overflavored.
Well, no, 27 fish can go pretty high up to 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only reason I only have it here as a little bit is because I was trying to get the gummy aspect out of it and not too much of that red licorice note. So I used it fairly low at 2%. So my usual spot for 27 fish is about 4%.
Okay.
So I have
Well,
to not make it too red licorice tasting and keep a raspberry note, kind of like blending in the raspberry and the red licorice together for the candy note.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
All right.
So I really like mine. I've made about 120 mils of it, which is rare.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's like it's what I like. This is like my profile. So I was looking for like a punch type gummy because I didn't want to do like cherry or whatever. I can't taste strawberry very well, so I used citrus soda by Flavora at 0.5%, cranberry by Flavora at 0.20, jelly candy by Mullenberry at 0.25, pineapple candy from Wonder Flavors at 0.5, and raspberry jelly bean from Wonder Flavors at 0.25. The citrus soda is a little lime heavy, like if you're shaking and vaping it, which I don't mind, but for it to be like a true like punch type flavor, so it can like mellow out a little bit. It's good like after like a day. Like it doesn't take that long for it to kind of calm down a bit. The cranberry just adds a little bit of tartness and like a reddish flavor. Plus, I just looked up what punch is supposed to be and tried to do that. The only thing I didn't add in there is like an orange because I don't really like vaping orange. And then the mixture of the jelly candy, the pineapple candy, and the raspberry jelly bean from Wonder Flavors gives it the gummy candy thing going on. But yeah, I really like it. I would not add sweeteners to this because I feel like it's just going to mute things. With everything else candy wise in there, I imagine there's a good amount of ethyl maltol in there. Yeah. So I just feel like adding sweetener is just going to kill it. But yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, that looks interesting too. That looks really good. Yeah, I never would have thought of putting some cranberry in a gummy bear, but that is a freaking great idea.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of like those sour straws, like the punch flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that. You do kind of get that tartness from that.
It's not as sour, but it's like that less sour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah.
Is the Flavora cranberry a little bit sour also?
It's got tartness to it.
Yeah. It's not, it's because like those straws to me are very sour, but I'm also very sensitive to citric acid or whatever they use to make it so sour. And I don't know what you would add to it to make it more sour, because like the sour additives I've tried have not been good. There's only a couple of flavors that are genuinely sour to me, and they wouldn't go in here. Like the Wonder Flavors makes like the sour blue raspberry, which is really good, but it also has the blue raspberry note, which might work. You know, it might be good in here, but it wouldn't be red. Like I wanted to make it, you know, as red as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that between your citrus soda and your pineapple candy, you probably have enough tartness sort of playing in it that it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because see, the other thing I would add would be like either Flavor sour apple, which wouldn't go here, or like maybe like Vape Train sour lemon, which I mean you might be able to do like if it was a little bit of, if you took the citrus soda out, but you know what? Like no, I think that looks good. What you have right there, it looks perfect.
Yeah, and lemons I can't taste. So,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah, because like what happens, and I think Jarvis had the same issue like with flavors that she can't taste, is like all she can taste are the off notes in it and not the actual flavor. And that's what I get from lemons is I just taste everything but what
That's
it's
what I
supposed
get
to
from
be.
lemon. So maybe you're thinking about me.
Yeah.
Because lemon always, all I can taste is the off notes in lemon. The acidic acid, the citric acid, and then the lemon just goes away. And then I get vapor's tongue afterwards for a while till I guess my stuff straightens back out. Lemon is a killer for me unless I use it really, really low.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
This is good. Yeah. You know that have you single flavor tested that mulberry jelly candy?
Yeah, it kind of like those they're not gummies, but they're what are they? They're like these fruits that are like shaped like the actual fruit and they're dusted with sugar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It tastes like that.
Like the peach rings, but like
The more dense gummy. They're like
yeah,
really
yeah.
dense, but they're not as chewy. They're just more like I don't know what I don't really care for them like in real life, but
Yeah.
it tastes like that. There's like no discernible fruit that I can recall. It's just kind of vaguely fruity with that texture and the
Okay.
sugar.
Yeah.
So it worked,
Cool.
for this.
Kind of like orange slices.
Yeah, those.
Like that texture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or jujubes have that same kind of denser, squishier
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for sharing. I'll go next. So I used 4% Capella 27 fish. I did 2% Wonder Flavors sour gummy candy, 2% Wonder Flavors strawberry gummy candy, and then 1% Jungle Flavors strawberry sweet just to give it more, just to bump up the strawberry, but give it a little bit of boost.
Which
And
strawberry sweet was it?
Jungle Flavors,
Okay.
because it's like a syrupy, sticky, like sweet strawberry, very candied, syrupy. And then I did 0.5% of Capella Super Sweet, and that's it. And like I said, it's really tasty, and I really love it. Like when I get back to it, but then after like one drip or two drips, it's gone to me, and I switch to something else, and then when I come back to it, it's awesome again.
I wonder if it's the strawberries that don't do well as gummies because I've tried a couple of strawberry gummies and they tend to do exactly what you're describing.
I don't know, strawberry gummy candy is amazing though. Like it's a really good strawberry gummy candy. Like it's very authentic to its name.
I know, but I wonder if any I've never vaped it alone for more than just single flavor testing. So I wonder if it's one that fades on you while you're vaping it.
Maybe. Because I don't have too much experience with it. I've single flavor tested obviously, and I've put it in recipes here and there, but like I haven't really spent a bunch of time with it, with that
Well,
as the focus. So it could be.
well, without and maybe for staying power, you might need a cream in there, something at a very low percentage, even if it's a marshmallow or
Yeah.
something to or whipped cream, something to just give it that staying power, something that gives it that palate strength behind it.
Hmm.
Because you didn't put a lot of citric in there.
Yeah. Well, the super sweet's got some, but and the sour gummy candy's pretty like citricy.
Okay. I
Like
don't
it's
know
got
then.
I think it's got citric acid in it.
Hmm.
I don't know, but if anybody else wants to mix this up and let me know if it disappears for them as well, that would be awesome.
For me, Cap Super Sweet makes stuff fade for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for me
See,
too.
I
That's
would.
why I use Flavor West.
For me, I like super sweet. It makes things pop for me because of the malic and citric acid in it. Where if I were just to use like Flavor West sweetener or like another sucralose or something, it wouldn't have that like you know that acid in it that makes it pop. So that's why I use Capella Super Sweet.
I can't use Capella Super Sweet because of the acids in it. That's all I taste at the end of the day.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I think it's I think it's like perfect for candies and stuff because of it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about why it might be fading for you, and it just might be all the combinations of sweeteners. But I'm sure all of them have a good amount in them since they are
Yeah,
candies.
could be. It could just be
Yeah,
too
that's what I
much.
was trying to figure out too. What would it cause it to fade on you, and then when you step away from it, come back to it, and it tastes good again? It has to be something is overloading your palate.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. I do, dog. I just like it sweet. I'm a huge sweet tooth. I like it. Like it's sweet, but it can be too much stuff because Wonder Flavors, both strawberry gummy candy and sour gummy candy, are very sweet flavors as well.
Yeah,
So
and
it
the
just
same
could
with my
be.
recipe. I didn't put sweetener in mine on the recipe itself, but the more I vape it, the more I think, well, it's very sweet, but I feel like a little bit of sweetener would make it candy. You know what I mean? It would give me that hurt my molar kind of candy taste. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'll probably add sweetener to my mix batch. I've already made 260 mils, so I'm right there with Rin on the amount that
Wow.
I've made. I vaped the whole 60, and today I just shook up another one.
Yeah.
Mr. Mix-a-Lot says super sweet makes some fruits fade for him too. So that could be it. Yep. Oh well, live and learn. Can't win them every week.
I wonder if Wayne would get fading on it because he adds super sweet to everything.
I know, right?
He's the 0.5% super sweet man.
Ew.
Like they'd stay in business just from all the stuff that he makes.
All right, Lumi, you're up. Girdly girdle.
So I actually really liked this. I normally I steer away from candied and fruity, like just straight fruity candied, regular juice flavored kind of things. I'm more of like a dessert person, so I wasn't too sure how I was gonna like this, but I'm pretty happy with it. I used Gushy Fruit Candy Super Concentrate Wonder Flavors at 2.67, Jammy Berry Flavora 0.37, Shisha Strawberry Inawera 0.74, Strawberry Sweet Jungle Flavors 0.86. Really simple, nice and sweet. In my opinion, it does not need sweetener, but I don't ever add sweetener to anything. But I like it a lot.
This one looks really good too. I forgot about that gushy fruit candy by Wonder Flavors.
At
And
one point, I was going for like an actual gusher,
yeah,
so that's why I had it. I don't want to have 27 fish, unfortunately. I need to add that to my shopping cart because I was looking for it and I was like, I still don't have 27 fish. What is wrong with me? But I saw
and
the
that
gushy fruit candy and I was like, mine.
yeah, no, that's a good idea. And you know, that jammy berry has enough of the brightness to elevate, your syrupy strawberries that you're using. Yeah, this looks really good.
And there was a part of me that was tempted to use boysenberry raspberry, but I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, with jammy berry in there, that's not gonna happen. Don't do it.
It looks simple enough, and it looks very good. It looks good because I love that gushy fruit candy.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good flavor. I just completely forgot about it.
It was like one of those situations too where I was vaping it and it was just, it's so new compared to like what I'm used to vaping. I didn't want to go to sleep this morning because I was just like, yummy, yummy. I just want to sit here on my bed, watch TV and keep vaping it. But
Isn't it nice, like when you find something that you do like that's outside of the box, then when you go back to your regular stuff, they're just so much more delicious because you've loaded your palate up with something outside of the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I can't vape something like this for too long because it's definitely super sweet for my palate, but for right now, it's really good.
So not an all day vape, not an everyday vape, but it's definitely a good twist of fate.
For me, it is, but I don't really like sweet things. So for anybody that does like sweet stuff, go for it.
Nice.
We all know I'll retreat back to my Bayless after.
Yeah, and I'll retreat back to mine too. This I mean, obviously 120 well, 60 mils lasted me almost 3 weeks, so it's not something I'm vaping all the time, but it sure is a nice change of pace. It's refreshing. I've even considered putting a little bit of Polar Blast in it or WS-23, but I'm not ready for that. I'm just not ready to change it in any kind of way yet. But if I get bored with it, I'll probably just put a drop in there, shake it up, and
I think this would also be really cool if I lowered down some of this and added a lemonade, just because it's getting warm and summery. I feel like
sure.
it would be
Why
great.
not? Yeah, this looks like it could be one of those things that, you know, like a base almost, and just add different things to it. Just, you know, switch it up.
it just looks like she's super enhanced that gushy gummy candy and made it into a strawberry gushy gummy candy.
Yeah, it looks good. In
Yeah,
fact, I might mix it up.
I didn't really, I thought about, like, I was like, that gushy fruit candy is super high, but I just, from when I was working with it last time, I would kill it with the other strawberries by using them at a higher percentage. So I was like, I don't want to kill it this time, because I do have a really sensitive palate towards anything fruit related. So I was like, I want to try to keep this gushy as like the main note and add my own strawberries to it.
Nice.
Cool.
We had a lot of people play along this week too.
We did, yeah. Popular profile.
Yeah, and so weird because we hardly ever get candy profile pictures in our chat. So that was pretty cool. I was really happy that people actually played along.
All right, well, let's see what they got. Who's up first?
I want to do Luke Loop.
All right. Oh, did you see? He posted a picture of a different gummy bear. He's like, damn it, I made the wrong one.
I did. I
It's just
saw
a
that.
different picture of a different giant gummy bear.
Wait.
I mean, if you're colorblind, then you know.
Oh, that was pretty funny. No, it was still red. It was just a different shape. It was just a different gummy bear.
Luke Loop didn't make an actual recipe. He linked to Rin's. He said he liked it.
Yeah, I was about to read it and I was like, wait, made by Rin?
Yeah, I clicked on it, like, I'm like, okay, did I do something wrong? Why is it linking back to my thing?
I'm not reading it then.
Yeah, no one cares.
We'll skip it. We'll go down to Drip Drop. Drip Drop Vapes. Let's see. He wrote, give me that gummy, please. That's what he named his. So he did cotton candy, EM at 0.30, Flavora raspberry at 1.20, Shisha strawberry at 1.5. Is that right? Yeah, 1.5. Sour gummy liquid barn at 2%. Sour gummy candy Wonder Flavors 3%. Strawberry VSO at 3%. And Capella Super Sweet at 0.5. That is a wonderful combination to do the super sweet with a little bit of cotton candy. To round it out, it gives you that outer sugar note, but it also dries it out a bit, making the gummy a little bit more realistic. And with all those other gummies, I think that works really well.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I guess the sour gummy and the sour gummy candy, it's fine, but because normally liquid barn you have to use a little bit more. So I was wondering at only 2%, but I think having them both in there.
Plus the raspberry Flavora. I mean, those three right there probably make it work really well. I wonder how much of the strawberry you're actually getting. Oh, probably a lot because we have
3% VSO, so it's probably very strawberry forward, and the 1.5 of the Inawera.
Yeah.
So yeah, this looks good. Good job, Drip Drop. Is that Joshua? Is that Drip Drop?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I can tell you right now. Yep, it is. Joshua equals Drip Drop, babe. In case anyone cared.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, I'll do Joni next. She uses Joni on ELR or he. I don't mean to assume genders. They did 2% Wonder Flavors Gummy Worm Candy. There's another one I forgot about. Man, Wonder Flavors is a lot of freaking good candy flavors. 2% Pina Colada Gummy Candy. 0.5% SSA Raspberry Syrup. 2% Inawera Shisha Strawberry. 0.5% Capella Super Sweet. And 2% TFA Swedish Gummy. An oldie but goodie. Very nice. I like TFA Swedish Gummy. If nothing more, but for the texture. You know what I mean? Like to me, like the flavor is like man, like it's okay. I could like there's better ones out there, but I really like the texture that gives.
Yeah, I think one of the mixes I used to do a lot back in the day was that and their Red Vines or whatever it is by TFA.
Oh
Them
yeah,
together are good.
cool.
I only just recently discovered Red Vines is the same thing as Twizzlers. I was always trying to figure out what people are like. Got my Red Vines, let's go watch movies. I'm like, it's a Red Vine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
apparently it's a very what's the word I'm looking for? But it's very like polarizing. There we go, polarizing. You know, they're like Twizzler people, and then there are Red Vine people. But I've never had a Red Vine.
Yeah,
I think
what's
they're
the
better
difference?
than Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Aren't they chewier? Aren't they the ones
Yeah.
that stick to your teeth more?
Aren't they the ones that you can like pull, like the little braided little?
No, those are
Those
the
are
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers
pull
pull
and
and peel.
Yeah, I'm a Twizzler person. I don't like the ones that are more gummy, that taste more like they get stuck to your teeth.
Twizzlers to me are just too plasticky. They're just like flavored plastic to me. I'm like, nah.
I guess
haven't had
I
a
like
Now we need them fresh. You have to like fresh out of the package. They're more chewy and they're good. But you're right. Maybe I am a red wine person. I just don't know it because I haven't had a red.
Maybe
Yeah.
as we get older, we transfer into the Red Vines because I haven't had a Twizzler since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And back then, Twizzlers were the shit. But now that maybe our palates have matured more, maybe we'll like Red Vines.
Yeah, maybe.
They won't taste so plasticky.
I don't know. I still love Twizzlers, especially when I'm on a diet. The amount of calories is negligent in a Twizzler.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So it makes me think I'm getting a candy, and I'm not really getting that much candy. I'm getting a lot of plastic.
It's a fat-free food.
Yeah. All right. Who is next? So we did Joni, right?
Yep, I just did Joni.
And I'll do Darcy. So, Red Gummy Candy by Darcy, 82. She did Dragon Fruit at 2.5%. Gummy Candy from TFA at 3%. Strawberry Ripe at 4%. Sweet Strawberry from Capella at 4%. This is probably a strawberry with a little bit of gummy. Well, Gummy Candy is a pretty strong flavor from TFA too. And at 3%, I usually use Gummy Candy from TFA probably at 1%. So at 3%, this is probably a gummy candy with strawberry swirled into it, even with all this strawberry in it.
You know,
It's interesting.
when was this made? This is
When-
like so old school.
Yeah, it is very old school, and it was made Wednesday.
Oh my gosh.
It is
Like,
very old school. So
I
I
haven't
did
seen
have
the strawberry ripe and sweet strawberry combination in like years.
at the classic 4 and 4.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
the
my
gummy
God.
at 3 I mean, this is very classic old school. So when I was saying that, I sat back and I started looking at it. This is what they used to make a gummy candy out of back in the
Yep.
day.
Yeah,
I
and then that
remember
little
this
bit
is
of
what
dragon
Fresh and I
fruit to
did.
make it pop.
What do you mean? This is what you and Fresh did?
Back when I first started DIYing and I wanted like a candied strawberry before I got like jungle flavor strawberry and shisha strawberry because I was pretty late to those. I was stubborn and saying I had VSO and that's all I need. I could turn it into a candy, but when Fresh and I would eventually run out of stuff to do with VSO, we'd start doing that one and it brought back the memories.
Huh.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, this looks. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this at
Nothing
all.
wrong with it. It just did. When I started critiquing it, then I had to take myself back and be like, wait, this is classic.
Yeah, this is a classic for sure.
An oldie but a goodie.
Yep. Good job, Darcy. Thanks for giving us some nostalgia. Very cool. All right. So next up, we have Noogie. Good old Noogie. He did Anywhere gummy bears. I didn't realize Anywhere had a gummy bears flavor at 2%. 1% CFA raspberry at a boy. 0.5% Capella Super Sweets. 5% Sweet Strawberry by Vape Train. And 0.5% Bucky Super Aromas Sweet Yogurt. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Sweet yogurt, really interesting. But it goes along with what Jennifer, what you were saying about adding just a little bit of cream for that staying power and that chewiness.
Yep. It's at 0.5. I'm not sure how that sweet yogurt is from SSA.
I single flavor tested it at 2. So, I mean, obviously this is just used as an additive. Like it wouldn't be a main flavor. I don't think at 0.5%.
Especially with 5% VTA sweet strawberry.
Yeah. I like the looks of this. Oh, he did write in his notes, yogurt adds mouthfeel, and he said that gummy bears is a new flavor from Inawera. He said it's not a specific color gummy bear, but it's definitely like a wine gum type teddy bear. So he says if you're a candy head, try to trick in with sweet yogurt for more fullness without getting aromas that bring vanilla to your mix.
Yeah, there you go. About the same
Very
thing.
cool.
About the same thing I did with the caramel. You just don't, for some reason, when you're making a gummy, you don't want to bring a vanilla into your mix.
That's
I
cool.
have those gummies that are like half cream, half gummy.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
I like those like the what are they? The Welch's, the gummy candy that are like that have like the yogurt in them or whatever, or they're half cream.
Yeah.
Those are so good.
Have you tried that SSA sweet yogurt?
I have. It's pretty good. It's very like it's like a sweet yogurt. It's like a kid's, maybe not as sweet as like a kid's yogurt too, but it's like a Dannon kind of vanilla yogurt, like it's pretty good. It's got a really good, like, SSA does mouthfeel right. Like it's got a real good creamy dairyness to it.
So I made a mix with it, and I've only done it once, and it was not good. So it might be something else that was like in it. I did the SSA sweet yogurt, their ripe peach, and their strawberry. And I got like almost a eucalyptus note from it. So I was thinking, did they add coolant to this? Why am I getting that? But it might be something.
Oh, and guys, update. I just came to the realization that although my mix might still like be blinding, it might just be me as well, because now I'm having trouble tasting another mix too. I think I'm getting flavor fatigue.
Maybe your allergies.
Yeah, I was about to
Maybe
say the spring allergies. It's getting
Oh.
warm. I
I
can't
don't
hardly.
have allergies.
They start pretty subtly.
Yeah, you sure do, because that's all that was wrong with my daughter when she got sent home. It was just allergies. As soon as she got out of the environment, 'cause she's 2.5 hours um, towards the coast. She's at the coast, and she drove inland to my house. And when we pulled in the driveway and we opened the car door, she says, "Oh my God, it is allergies. We have something different blooming here than we did there."
Yeah, a
And she had
couple
opened her
weeks
window.
ago I couldn't taste anything, but now it's this week, and now just this whole left side of my face is just pressurized.
Even like if you couldn't taste anything, could you still breathe fine? Like were you congested?
Yeah, I could breathe fine last time.
Oh no.
It could be a side effect.
That's a
I mean,
thing?
that is a big thing. And like sometimes my allergies, all it consists of is losing some of my senses in my nose.
Or just dulls them a little bit.
Because I'm not congested at all. Like I can breathe fine.
Yeah, I
Well-
wasn't congested last time when I was like, I can't taste it all of a sudden. I was pretty ticked off, and I was like, well, I guess this is allergy season. It's happening.
Oh,
Yeah, as soon as my
weird.
daughter got sick with what we thought was sick and ended up being allergies, I looked at her and I said, "Okay, well, thank you," because normally I get allergies before she does,
Mhm.
and she's able to catch up on allergy medicines. She got it first this time. I'm like, "Thanks. I better start taking my allergy medicine before I get it. Try to get ahead of it."
Huh. All right, we got one more play along.
We all know I do Sam's, even though he doesn't do the Lumi percentages anymore. Like,
And it's
Dweeb.
Sam. So take it away, Louie.
all right, we got 27 fish, Silverline Capella, 3%, natural raspberry, SSA, 1%, raspberry jelly bean, super concentrate wonder flavors, 1%, sour gummy candy, super concentrate wonder flavors, 2.50%, strawberry gummy candy, super concentrate wonder flavors, 4%, super sweet Capella, 0.80%. This is you fully embraced everything that Wonder Flavors has to offer in their gummy section.
Yeah, this looks good, Sam. That natural raspberry, I don't people aren't catching on to it yet, but that's a good, like a real like good raspberry flavor in my opinion. And I bet paired with the raspberry jelly bean. Mwah.
Yeah, this looks
Speaking-
very red. Very red.
Don't we get jelly beans? It's almost Easter. We get jelly
That's
beans.
right.
This is gonna like this just made me remember like the Starburst jelly beans. Those were my
Oh
favorites.
my gosh, this is the only jelly beans I like. I don't like
Yeah.
regular jelly beans.
Damn
I
it.
hate
Now I
them.
need to go to the store and go buy some jelly beans because now I want some.
It's just reminded me of the Starburst ones. Those are the only jelly beans I like too.
Maybe
I
I'll
pull
get
out all the
some
red
for
ones.
my next cheat day, which will be like close to Easter, so I'll have to get some jelly beans.
I gave up being nice for Lent.
I'm always a twat, so I'm safe.
All right, guys, that's everyone that played along. Thank you so much. We always love seeing what everyone comes up with.
We blew through these this week.
I hope she did.
We got
It's all
10
right. It's
o'clock
not too
jump.
bad. I say we just thank our sponsors and get on out of here. And unless there's anything anyone else wants to add.
Is there any comments in chat? Any questions? Anything anybody is asking or playing along with or saying? Next week's chit chat, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
It is chit chat. Now, I don't know. Never mind. I just drew a blank. Wow, guys.
Wow.
I'm on.
It came and went.
Yeah.
What are you shaking
We're
your-
recording. People are watching me right now.
The allergies are coming. Brain farts.
The allergies. That's the allergies. We'll just blame it on that, Emily.
Must be the allergies, guys. Must be the allergies. All right. Well, if you like what we do and you want to support us in a fun, tasty way, there's a couple places you can do that. At flavorjungle.com, we've got some one shots. Also, DIYflavorchaser.com, which is a really cool website, which is just nothing like but one shots. We have a one shot line there as well. Soon, those one shots will be coming to chefs very soon. Look forward to that. That'll be awesome. And thank you to our sponsors, Flavora and Bull City. Wayne, thank you so much for putting us on your podcast network. We really appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week for chit chat. And everyone have a great rest of your.
I've got something to say because I didn't want to ruin the show with any serious crap right in the beginning of it or in the middle of it. I wanted to wait till the very end.
Oh, yeah.
But I just want to make sure that anybody out there, because I keep getting messages of people that don't realize that this shipping ban is going to affect DIY, it's particularly your nicotine. So if you have any doubts in your mind, if you're going to be able to get nicotine next month, know that that is not going to be a possibility. So make sure you're stocked, make sure that you're ready, at least till we climb some hurdles. And, we're going to keep on keeping on. But I just want to make sure I say that at least one time because I still see people in different vaping forums asking that question as late as yesterday. I see a lot of people, newbies, new DIYers that are jumping in because they think this is the safe space. And pretty much it is for your flavors. But you've got to just get yourself ready. Just get yourself ready. That's all I have to say. I just hate to bring down the juju, but it just has to be said because I want people that are watching us now to be prepared and people that watch us on the replay to be prepared. Don't know what's going to happen, but just be ready.
All right.
Winter is
Right here,
coming.
guys. Stock up.